Hi, sweets. Okay, today's topic is the power of blocking. So, I was recently hanging out with a friend of mine who was telling me that he was just having a super hard time dating the women that he was going on dates with, and he even got into relationships with quite a few of them, but they ended up like cheating or lying or just not being good partners. And after chatting with him more, one thing that we did talk about is that he is still somewhat in contact with these women who, did not treat him kindly or who cheated on him. For example, maybe he would get a text from his ex who had cheated on him. It ended in a bad, painful way, but he would still respond to her messages. No, he wasn't responding like politely or having a big chat, but nonetheless, he was receiving the message, reading it, and responding, which in my mind, that is taking energy. Like, for me personally, what I have realized is in the past, I have wanted to be a people pleaser. So even if things end with me and someone, I don't block them, and if they message me, I may even respond just in wanting to keep the air clean. But I finally had this realization, y'all. Like, every time I get a message from someone from my past where things didn't end pleasantly, even if I don't respond at all, just reading that message, like it puts a little bug in my head, and now I'm thinking about that person. Now maybe I'm thinking back to the bad experiences we had, and like my energy now is just being taken by this person in my past who like I don't need to be worrying about. So my response to my friend was I really feel like there's power in blocking someone. Like, these women do not deserve access to him, and I believe that every time he gets a message, it's clogging up his mind a little bit, which is keeping him from attracting the energy that he really wants to let in. It's keeping him from attracting the positive woman that he wants. And so for me, even like, there were some guys on Instagram who would like message me kind of flirty. There was no bad blood between us. Like, in the past, we both would exchange flirty interactions, but like, I'm not looking for just someone to flirt with. I haven't been looking for a hookup, and it dawned on me, like, these men are not looking for anything serious. They just see me as someone fun to message. They think I'm cute. But every time they message me, a little bug would get in my head, like, oh, maybe this could be something, And finally it was like, wait, no, it's not going to be anything. This is just flirty. They're having fun. They're probably horny, like, me, although I don't think they're bad guys, it was like, this is not what I'm looking for. So I blocked them. I blocked all of them. Like, I did a cleanse through who I'm following on Instagram, and like, any of those men who maybe like I went on a few dates with and now it's just flirty, I finally realized, like, I don't need this. That's not what I'm looking for. And by me entertaining them, even by me reading their messages, even if I don't reply, that's still like, I'm still letting that energy in, which I realize this is keeping me from finding the right person. And y'all, I feel like it was so shortly once I made that decision, I'm done with these games. I want something real. I want a relationship. I swear it was within like a week that me and my current boyfriend started seeing each other. Like, I personally am just like, I've always been spiritual. I've always connected to the spiritual world, and I do think energy is everything. Who you're with or who you're meant to be with can feel if you're ready for them or not. And I do think that my energy had been blocked because I was still allowing in, that flirty flirty F-boy energy. And once I block that off, it's like, oh, what I was looking for came my way. Yeah. And here's another thing I realized, y'all. There's a show, like, is it F-Boy Island? I can't remember, but there's this dating show where there are like 10 F-boys and 10 good guys. It may sound like a silly show, but I learned a lot from it. Like, what I learned is there are some people who are ready for a relationship, and there are some people who just straight up are not. And you're never going to change the mind of those who are not ready for a relationship. You're not. It's not worth it. Sure, you can say like, oh, it happened to me one time. Yeah, maybe like it can happen, but I think it's a rarity. And also I think that if a guy sees you in one way, like he sees you as, oh, a hot hookup, chances of you changing his mind to seeing you as like something long-term, I think are slim. I think it's better off like say bye-bye. Not just don't respond to them. I think saying bye-bye is blocking off that energy completely. I mean, this is just what worked for me. I can only speak for myself, but I think in order to get what you want, you need to let go of what you don't want. And you need to stop letting the energy of those you don't want into your life. And then you'll bring in the energy you do want. So I challenge you to think like, if you're looking for a relationship, if that's your goal, I would question, can you think of any men or women who you know don't want to date you seriously, who you still give your energy to in any sense, who you still allow into your mind? If your answer is yes, I challenge you to, I mean, if they're not serving you in any way, I challenge you to block them. Block them on social media, block them on messages, and get that energy out of your life. Like, that's my 2 cents. Like I said, a lot of the people I blocked, I have no bad blood with. It's just like they're taking my mental capacity, and I feel better for sure without them. I definitely feel better without them. Definitely. Like, no turning back. I'm not going to go unblock. I should have done this a long time ago because they were weighing me down, and I genuinely just didn't even realize it. Yeah. So that's what I have to say for today. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you give it a try and how it goes. And this doesn't just go for relationships. Like, even if there's someone that maybe wanted to be your friend, but you feel like a negative vibe from them, or every time they message you, you feel like, no, there's something negative about them, something that's not true to what you're looking for, that could be another person. And if you're not someone who just wants to block, you can message them and say like, hey, I'm working on myself. I'm trying to attract what's right for me. That being said, I need space from you. I need to cut you out of my life. Like, yeah, for me with the men, like, I did not need to say that. It was just, I felt very good with just blocking. Like, I didn't owe them anything. And you don't owe anyone anything either. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Oh, I feel cute today. Give yourself a hug. Have a great day. Be kind to yourself. You deserve it. You really, really do. There's a therapist with a YouTube who says that, and I love it every time. Like, it's so true. Be kind to yourself. You do deserve it, and the nicer you are to yourself, the better life gets, I promise. Let's go. Let's grow every day. Bye.